everybody, welcome back to my channel. What I have today is a butternut squash. What you're going to need is a sharp knife, some olive oil, and a bag, with your seasonings, of course. So we're going to get this cut up right now, so be right back. And it's going to be a little tough to peel, especially with this. This is the only thing I have. Now we're just going to cut them up in squares, okay? And then it's going inside of a bag, okay? The bell part. This is what I'm gonna call the bell, the bottom bell. Put this up the same way, but on this part right here, you have the seeds. So, what you want to do with that is get you a spoon and spoon all of that out. Just like the spaghetti squash and just like a pumpkin. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm going to measure that out. Pour that in. 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar. And I'm going to take a tablespoon of ground cinnamon. That on in there.
There you are. And it goes a little something like this. Okay. Now you're going to take your pan, parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can spray your pan with a little olive oil spray. And you want to pour your butternut squash onto the tray. Try to spread them out evenly so they will cook evenly. So we got this spread it all on the cooking sheet, and it's going in the oven at 400 degrees, and we're going to leave it in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, we want these to be fork tender.
Okay, here I have some ground chicken. I'm not going to use this is the whole onion that I chopped up kind of fine. I need an egg, and I have my seasonings here. So I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm going to say just a quarter of this onion. I'm going to add this egg. Make sure there's no shell in there. Okay, I'm going to add paprika. I don't know how much. I'm just estimating, I'm going to say half a teaspoon, I don't do measurements like that, but this is garlic powder. A little generous with that. A little generous with the onion powder. Got some cracked black pepper. You just put how much you like, okay? And oregano. Stir that up. Put a little flour. That was probably around a tablespoon. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soup spoon and spoon these onto a plate, like so. That one's kind of big, but I'm going to leave it like that. I want them to be nice, brown, and pretty. I want to just, they want to have some kind of shape to them. And here you have about 15 meatballs. And this is a pound of meat. And I'm going to tell you something. You could feed your family off of just a couple of dollars. Because this pack of meat was about $5. Okay? The spaghetti squash was about $3. You know? And vegetables. Let me see. I don't know what else I'm cooking. But maybe some broccoli with it. Or some squash. I don't know. I mean, not squash. I've got squash in the oven. But maybe some broccoli. That's what? About $3-4. A cheap meal. You know? For your whole family. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to brown these meatballs. Okay, this is some, this is coconut oil. About a teaspoon. And I'm just going to put a little onion. Remove the onion. Turn that down a little bit. And this is 3 cloves of garlic. And remember, we do not want our garlic to burn. put my meatballs in. Move that garlic around a little bit. Might have to put a little bit more oil. Oh, it smells so good. Got one more. And we're not going to be moving these around. We just want them to brown on one side. We're going to flip them over and brown them on the other side. And we don't want them to completely get done. We just want to brown them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Fit Active cream of mushroom soup. I'm going to pour that in. Put it on low, very, very low. Incorporate all of that. Those onions and garlic that was in there. So now I'm going to place my meatballs back in and let those simmer. Go ahead and thin this out a little bit too, with a little bit of chicken broth. Because I know it's going to get thicker and thicker. So I need to thin it out a little bit so I can get these things to simmer. So that was probably around, I'm going to say a half a cup. Okay, a half a cup of chicken broth. We're going to cover these up and let them simmer. Also, just put on a pot of white rice. Turn those all the way down now. Now I have some catfish that I'm going to bake. And the reason why I'm cooking so much food is because you always want to be prepared when you are trying to eat right. If you ain't ready, if you ain't prepared, you're going to get out there in the streets and you're going to grab anything. Chips when you're hungry. You're going to grab anything. So you might as well prepare your food. Then you'll have something to look forward to when you get off work. Okay? I mean, at least that's what I do. Try to do. Can't always do it, but and you want to pat your fish dry. It don't have to be dry, but you don't want it to be, watery. So, rinse it off real good. I'm going to put a little olive oil so that my seasonings can stick. Okay? It doesn't take much. Just a capful. Okay? And you just want to move that oil around. Okay? And these are going in a 350-degree oven, okay? So I want to wait until my butternut squash is done before I put these in because it's not going to take that long. Now the only thing that I'm going to put on this fish is pink Himalayan salt, paprika for color because it really doesn't have a taste, and Mrs. Dash. This is the Aldi's brand, but it's just like Mrs. Dash. I'm just gonna press my seasonings down. Make sure when I flip it to season the other side, it doesn't fall off. Okay. I'm also going to put just a tad bit of cayenne pepper to one side, and that's it. I'm gonna set I'm gonna set this fish aside and wait until my not spaghetti squash, my butternut squash is done, and I'm gonna put this in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. Okay, let's see what this butternut squash look like. It looks so good. We want it to be fork tender, and it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That looks so good. I'm going to turn my oven back down to 350 so that I can put my fish in the oven. And that's it. It's going to be my dinner. And I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in 2 and 2. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, Chantel. We getting ready to throw down. And Chantel has already blessed the food. And guys, I will see you next video. Let me see. Wait a minute. We're going to enjoy our food, but oh, there we go. All right, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Is it good, Chantel?
Mm-hmm.
So we got meatballs. Zucchini squash, and butternut squash.
They do taste like sweet potato.
Yeah.
They good.
Yeah, sweet. Meatballs are really, really tender. Look at that. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next video. Time to throw down. Bye. Peace
Bye.
out. Peace.